Got you again, bitch. Yo, welcome to Pink Vapor DJ. Let's go. You guys ready for this shit? Are you ready for it? Because I don't think you guys are ready for Doki Doki. I know I'm gonna have a just fine time playing Doki Doki Literature Club game today. Because I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta pack up my whole stream setup and move it to Florida tomorrow. And then we're streaming on Friday. Alright, fucking bet. Literally say less. Everybody literally say less. Okay? We're moving right to Doki Doki. Hold on. I might have to... You guys can't see the game. Hold on. Give me one moment. There we go. Okay. Here you go, guys. Guys, you guys are making me really nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. You guys are making me extremely nervous about this. I already, logged into the game, right? And so I could get the right settings. And it was like, if you're depressed or have anxiety, you probably shouldn't play this game. I was like, so, I kind of believe some of you guys a little bit more now, but I'm still very skeptical. It really can't be that bad, right? I wonder if it'll give me the warning again. See, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. And then it gives me the screen. It really can't be that bad, right? Okay. You said go through the files? What are you talking about? What files? You said be careful. Just wait. No, I'll just wait. Okay. I'm almost done with my coffee. Oh, thank you so much for the 50 bits. I really hadn't realized that they gave me a sub, but thanks to the person who did it. I really like your content. Thank you so much. So don't do the files yet? I don't even know what the files are. Don't even know what you guys are talking about. I literally know nothing about Doki Doki Literature Club other than it's a dating sim. Speaking of which, who the hell am I supposed to date first? Who am I supposed to go for first? Hold on. I'll make a poll really quick. I'll make a poll real quick. Who should I date first? What? I don't even know their names. I know there's Monica, Sayori. I'm sorry if I spelled these wrong. Yuri. I feel like I'm missing another one. Yatsuki, Natsuki. Is it Natsuki, I think? Okay, hold on. Hopefully I did that right. There's only 4 girls, right? I'm pretty sure. All right, guys, poll is up. Who should I date first? Dang! Okay, everybody's saying Sayori first. Holy shit! You seen Jack? Oh, I fucking love Jacksepticeye. You saw him play the game and you loved it? I almost watched his playthrough of that, but I haven't had time to like really do that kind of stuff. This is a very one-sided poll. Yeah, everybody's saying Sayori, so I think we're gonna go with Sayori. Okay, I got one more sip left. I got smoothie and we're good to go. If you're on mobile, I'm not sure if you can see it. We'll go with Sayori, okay? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Okay. That girl Sayori is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. This is sadly kind of sounding like me. Yo, the barely Asian! Haven't been here in a bit, but glad I was able to catch this one. Let's go! Thank you so much for the 5 months. Welcome back. Let's go. Hi, Annabelle. The mic is really blunt, to be honest. Am I screaming too much, probably? Hold on. Let me put this over here. Okay. Are we good volume-wise? I feel like the music's low-key kind of loud. Nah, I sound fine? Okay. Anyways. Oh, the main character, not the mic! Alright, I got you. Anyways, this is low-key kind of sounding like me. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just lie idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! Okay, maybe this isn't me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You sound like that. Wait, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Noel. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Noel, have you decided a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you said you'd join a club this year. She's gonna make me join the literature club, I already know it. This is gonna be great! I'm already dyslexic. I'm literally already dyslexic. Let me join a literature club, sounds great. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yo, this guy's a ass. This man's dookie. Not a good guy. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. that hit me kind of personally. Also, what's up, Calvin? How are you? Thank you, everybody, for dropping follows. I appreciate it. Welcome to Doki Doki OMG Club. Yeah, no, for real. Bro, okay, hold on. Out of curiosity, out of everybody that's watching, do we hate the main character? Do we hate who we're playing? Is he actually like an asshole? Bro, okay, we all hate the main character, apparently. Holy shit. Yes, TikTok did ban my account, but they did unban it, but I'm afraid they're gonna ban me again at some point, so there's my Instagram link if you're interested. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I literally don't see anybody saying that they actually like the main character in here. The main character is a pervy asshole, bro. Honestly, probably like all the other needs, right? Why did TikTok ban my account? I don't know. They couldn't even tell me. Doki Doki Literature Club main character slander? Yeah, okay. I'm here for it. He's the worst type of person to exist? Okay. Anyways. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or having any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? She's low-key a little annoying, but kind of sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. Oh! A NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay, well, that's low-key what I feel like is happening to me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her or relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before you know it. After packing up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Why do I feel like there was someone in here? That was really scary. Guys, hold on really quick. Has anybody actually joined an anime club? Has anybody joined their high school anime club? Because I tried to. I did not last 5 minutes in that room. No? Guys, there was one at your middle school. I don't even want to think about what a middle school anime club looks like. You know my school. Yeah, I know, Turbo. I'm sorry. When I was in high school, I tried, but I had to go too. I had to peace out. You went to the wrong high school. I know, Garu! It was so bad. It was just filled with a bunch of freaking weeboos. It was disgusting. They, like, didn't even watch anime. When I think of an anime club, I think of, like, a club of people that enjoy anime and maybe, like, they pick a manga to read or an anime to watch with each other and discuss, or recommendations, or doing, like, group cosplays or planning to go to conventions with each other. No, I'm, like, talking about, like, cringy quizzes, and it was just, Ohayo gozaimasu, senpai! Like, it was so bad. Mine was awful. It broke my heart, I'm not gonna lie. My school's so small that we don't even have 3 clubs. That's a shame. Yeah, it was so gross. And it actually, the room actually smelled. And I could tell you, like, half of the kids' names. I'm not gonna do that, but it was so bad. It's like the stereotypical weeboo with, like, the fedora that probably showers once every other week kind of thing. Garu lives close by me, but he went to the high school in the city or 2 over, and, like, you guys actually have, like, a Japanese population in that area, so your anime club, like, was actually good. I'm so heartbroken that we were so close, but, like, the clubs were so different. You went to an anime club and they kicked you out for being a fake fan because I didn't have any merch? That's rough, buddy. Dear God. These type of people who call 02 a waifu, listen, there's nothing wrong with 02. She's not one of my waifus, I just want to say that. But if we're talking about stereotypes, then yes, maybe a little bit. Okay. Anyhow. Yo, what's up, Jaden? Welcome back! How are you? Okay. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Nini. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Bro, why is he so mean? Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. Bro, come on! I don't even want to date any of these girls because I feel like the main character's a jackass. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You know what? That doesn't sound like a bad exchange. Honestly, I technically own a lot of souls, right? Every single one of you guys that has a sub to me, I own your soul, right? So, like, that's a lot of cupcakes that I could cash in, yeah? Just saying. I dejectedly woo. I need water. Hold on. I'm sorry to the 200 people who got subs for me. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, she's cute. Sayori always has nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait, hold on. She literally looks just like the girl I was talking to. That's somebody different? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Noel, what a nice surprise. Ah, she's the cutest, I think. Ponytail girl. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay, Sayori. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori. Whoa! Yes! Your soul is now mine. Yo, Minecraft Court, thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Dude, can we get some hype in the chat? That's the first sub of the day. Let's fucking go. All right. Hold up. I think I'm going to try to fix the sound a little bit for me without messing it up for you guys, because it's a bit loud for me still. All right, how's the music? Is the music okay? Or is it still too loud? Or is it too quiet? Good? Okay, perfect. All right, that's better for me. Yo, thank you so much for all the hype, guys. All right. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Noel. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. Okay, well, scratch off Monica. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Noel. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged from a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, cupcakes! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! That's so cute! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing on her face. That's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cute. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing was sweet and full of flavor. I wondered if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard... haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Oh no! Does she like me? We're already in a... Well, I mean, technically the main character doesn't like anybody, but we're trying to go for Sayori, right? She already likes me. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, but not for you, no, you, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
But whenever I see you... and you act like a baka.
Yeah, thank you for the 100 bits Minecraft course. I appreciate it. Guys, if anybody's new, I have a whole menu down below of meme alerts so you guys can cheer whenever you guys want to. Or if you want to mute my mic. Or just throw the stream in trash. Either or. Isn't that allowed though? What if they burn down the school with their tea? You know what? It is what it is. I need to add new meme alerts. That's what I need to do. Anyways, insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know.
Silence, wench. I do not wish to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy.
And I know I gave you guys too much power. I know my mic's muted. You guys have the power to do that. It's okay, Calvin. I appreciate displaying what you can do. But yes, if you ever, like, Noel, you're simping too much, you're memeing too much, you need to shut the fuck up. You literally can just do that. Wait, hold on. Oh no, it's not a hype train. It's a hype train is close. No need for that. The mic was still on. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? It did mute my mic, right? I preferred when the mic... Wow, you prefer when the mic's muted? Rude. Always a need for a hype train. No, Calvin, it's okay. It did mute? Okay. Yeah, you could do that. You could throw the stream in trash. Like, hold on. I'm so serious. Like, when I say, like, you can just throw the stream in the trash, like, if you're ever like, holy shit, Noel, you are literally just a fucking weeb. You just need to shut the fuck up and stop drilling over whoever's big old 2D biddies in this game, okay? You literally just need to be thrown in the trash. You can do that, like this. In the trash! Right in the fucking trash! You can throw me there, okay? That is always an option, all right? Now, if you guys want to go to meme hell, that's an adventure you guys have to partake on your own time. Anyhow, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I get to enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay, so maybe she's not like the crazy popular girl that we kind of always assumed. Maybe she has a sweet spot, okay? She obviously has a soft spot for literature. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Well, that's a cute little club. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Noel, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Way to blow it, dude. Hold on, can I just save the game whenever? Oh, they have autosaves. I guess we'll save right there. Can we save here too? Alright. I muttered quickly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she's kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yeah, let's go! Yuri would like some fantasy sci-fi manga. Bet. Actual bet. The amount of spoilers, no spoilers. Oh my goodness, are people spoiling? Guys, I also, like, if you guys want to join my Discord, here's my Discord server. I'm going to be getting Doki Doki Literature mods. So if you have been a long time, mods got the spoilers, perfect. Okay. If you have been a long-term member of my community and want to apply, I have a little application in the Discord server that'll be going over soon. I haven't seen any spoilers, so I'm A-okay. Do a meeting just for your information? Okay, cool, good, okay. That's fine, we'll get some more mods, so, there's no need. But I'm seeing people spoiling, telling Pink what to do. Okay, Garu's got it. Anyways, my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such foreign words is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid at the moment I walked in, but obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. At least he knows his worth, right, chat? At least he knows his worth. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think this, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh no! She thinks I like horror books and stuff, so she's not gonna try to insert herself. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Oh, don't embarrass her! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Guys, I dead ass feel the same way, but with my art and everything that I draw. Okay? That's exactly how I feel.
Oh no, he's hot!
Carmen who? Natsuki's very cute. Oh. Is Natsuki your favorite, Carmen? Cartman. I called you Carmen, didn't I? Oops. Guys, everybody's doing Russian roulette in the chat. I can't. You guys said, let me time out myself before a mod does. You exist and you feel the same way? Yo, what's up, inserting my name? How are you? Yo, can we actually get a attendance check? Let me say hi to everybody in here real quick. Yo, what's up, Turbo, Vane, hi, Scribble, Clover, Sam, Ozzy N, Hyper, Lavender, Neoclips, Calvin, Luna.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kibo. My HR, hi. Hopefully you're feeling better, my HR. Denki's Bay, Jessica. No, thank you so much for the resub. Let's go. Hi, how are you? Kyo, Isa, Sycamore, Design, Clove, what is up, Clove? Psycho Pop. My nature, I hope you feel better, yeah. These attendance checks are so cool. A cool idea just to move chat fast sometimes. Well, I feel bad because especially when I'm reading these games all the time because I like talking to my chat. I can also read names faster than I can like actually say them. So I am seeing you guys. I hope you guys know that. Micro Loser, Sinpon, Hidden Valley, what's up? Zodiac, Tsumuki, Wholesome. Guys, real quick, let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll too. Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club before? Yes? No. Let's do a quick poll. I want to see how many of you guys are experiencing this for the second time, and how many of you guys are like, or I'm sorry, experiencing this for the first time, and how many of you guys are here for like to see how I react. Okay, so pretty much a good chunk of you guys have seen Doki Doki Literature Club before. Oh God. Maybe this is a psychological horror? I still don't understand where the horror is gonna come from. I haven't played, but I've watched a whole playthrough. Okay. I guess I count that as playing, you know? You said just wait for what? Is a fucking plane gonna crash into the fucking school and the zombie apocalypse is gonna be triggered? I I can't grasp at the fact that this is just gonna go downhill. Yo, Sophie Never Found, thank you so much for the follow, as well as everybody else that dropped the follow that I might have missed. You will see, just wait. Okay, Uchiha Weeb. Anyways, okay. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches to your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, wait, that's actually kind of cute. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Noel? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Dude, come on! You're literally already here. All the girls like you. You're living in fucking paradise. You have 4 cute girls that are interested in you, and you're fucking neat. Read the room! God. I'm doing good, Uchiha Weeb. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Noel. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? Microwave check. No microwave. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Noel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Noel, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us departed the club room and make our way home. The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? How could you not? Look at them! Look at these baddies! Look at these cute little innocent college girls. I think this is a college setting, right? I don't know. They're so cute. Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You say it's okay, hold on. You guys said it was high school, but in the game it said these girls were 18, right? And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh shit, am I supposed to like be writing a poem? Oh shit, we're writing a poem! Alright. It's time to get crafty in here. It's time to write a poem. Pick your words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Oh boy. We said Sayori. I don't even know what Sayori would like. Maybe raindrops? I don't know. Disarray, ribbon, fickle, vivid, starscape. Does it show me? How do I know who likes who? It doesn't show. Okay, well, she seems to be pretty like, much like an airhead, but in a good way. But I don't want to get too cute. I might get Natsuki. So it's either gonna be comfort or ribbon, or maybe vivid. I'll go with ribbon. Warm, maybe laugh. Okay, she liked it. She liked it. She liked it. Socks, giggle? Maybe giggle or party? Oh boy. Party! Climax. Pleasure. Climax. Cage. What are these words? Why are they all on the page like that? I fucking can't, bro. We'll go with sunset. Sugar? Anime! We gotta pick anime. Massacre? Kitty! Maybe kitty? Promise, despise, question, rain cloud, determination, maybe? Tragedy, incapable. Romantic, fantasy, clumsy, marriage, misfortune, intellectual, maybe clumsy? Oh god. I've already lost track of who likes what. Also, I noticed Monica's not here. Where the hell's Monica? Maybe smile? Lipstick? I don't know. Suicide! Bro, Yuri must be super depressed, bro. Whoa! I don't think I clicked anything. I don't know what to do here. Maybe puppy? Pout, childhood, destiny, lucky, awesome, excitement, seeing, awesome. Together, skipping, whisper, broken, shiny, misery, spinning, marshmallows, spinning. Guys, I think we're gonna get Natsuki. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna get Natsuki, not on purpose. I keep hitting her. Silly. Oh boy. Maybe games? Bro, I got Natsuki again, bro! Okay, ambient, dazzle. Hey, Bessie, when they jump, it means they like the word you choose. You got Natsuki a lot. I know I have! I'm sorry! I'm trying! Maybe play? Alright, charm, maybe daydream? Okay. Yo, wait, is Kelly here? Hi, Kelly! I'm always missing stuff. It's okay. It's fine, Kelly. Blanket, music, lust. Family, nature, cute, universe. What do I pick here? Maybe family? Passion? Oh boy. Peace, prayer, skeptical, electricity, anxiety, chocolate, bubbles, graveyard. Maybe beauty? Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. That's very, I feel like that was very 50-50 whether it was Sayori or Natsuki. So we'll see. Let me save the game really quick.
return. Hi again, Noel. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Noel. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I like the bite back she has. I love the bite back that she has. So much sass. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the class. Leave her manga alone, Monica! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yo, straight facts. Put a fucking 1 in chat if you agree with Natsuki here, because I do. Manga is literature. Easy peasy. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Noel always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori says because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Ah! Okay, that's low-key my room, but we're not going to talk about it. And you almost set your house on fire. Okay, well, it might have been once or twice I set this bitch almost on fire, okay? But it wasn't never on purpose, okay? This is not a toy. Don't play with fire, kids. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Noel can be good friends, too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up for me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so thoughtful. That's adorable. How was this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Yes! We finally got our first gift from a baddie. So we're gonna put ourselves in an awful situation, aren't we? We're gonna have to pick one of these girls. Call me Mr. Heartbreaker. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice an intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all of the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. The mic? Is it crunchy? The mic's fine? Okay. Scared me. But it's not like all that, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Yo, bet, make it a manga event. Plus literature. Period, point, dot, blank. You'll get all the otakus in there. It'll be perfect. I just solved their problem. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare for her to be deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, we could cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. That's cute. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details for the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but to wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Hello. You're getting up personal.
I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Was that supposed to be a jump scare? That one definitely did not scare me. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Bro, no! I want to quit the club now! You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Oh, so we're thinking about Monica still. Shame, shame. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Yo, I completely relate to Sayori here, except I sleep too much because I have depression. It's so hard to wake up in the morning for me, so I feel that. It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of a doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here and here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. If you're a guy, you cannot do that to a girl if you don't like her. That's literally against the fucking law. You can't do that. You cannot touch a girl's hair unless you are in love with her. And if you have consent. But you can't do that. Oh no, he's toying with too many people already. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even on straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. God! Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Come on, bro! god! Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Bro, you are literally roasting her to the fucking core. That's so...
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh! What does Paimon say? Do you guys know that audio? Hold on. Hold on. Literally, hold on, this one. Whoa, is this a Genshin ad?
Warning.
Oh, I did not like that. I can't even get my voice that high. That's literally what I thought immediately when I saw this. I fucking can't, bro. Okay, anyways. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of stuff, these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Bro, it's because she got massive boulders on her! Obviously, her over-the-shoulder boulder holder got them up those buttons! I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Bro, no! Stop! It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs get bigger! Who the fuck says that in front of a guy? No thanks. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazers buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying, like, that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do these things like this. Bro, she literally just admitted her love to me. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I wasn't joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Noel, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is all on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. That's super cute. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Unity reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Ooh, who should we show my poem to first? Let's save real quick. I think we need to do Sayori because I tried to write it for her, right? Sayori, Natsuki, Sayori. Okay, we'll do Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Noel. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Okay. That was kind of backhanded compliment, but all right. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Noel poem. And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you were really part of the club. You're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Noel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, the music change! Okay, let's read her poem. Dear Sunshine. Oh my god! I already can't with this. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. This is so cute! Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Oh my god, it's so cute! But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wait, hold on. That got really sad at the end. Hold on! Wait. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Wait, that's actually really kind of dark at the end. Oof. Alright. I'm gonna pretend like that last part wasn't a thing. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Bro, that was a good poem. Guys, how are we rating Sayori's poem out of 10? 10 being the best. I give it a solid 9. I really liked it. Especially the sprinkle of extra depresso at the end. You said 12 out of 10. I'm dead. It was very good. It could be a 10 out of 10, but I don't know the other girls' poems, so I'm gonna give it a solid, 9 out of 10. Okay, it's pretty much up there. Everybody really likes her poem. Okay. Alright. Who's next? Should we do Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Yuri. Natsuki, Yuri. Natsuki, Yuri. Okay, we're gonna do Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad. She hates it. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri bruises her face in her hands, or buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's a specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, then they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Bro, for real though. I used to love reading poetry. I actually did slam poetry in high school a handful of times. It was a lot of fun. I don't think I would ever do it again though. Poetry's scary. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Whoa, check out her handwriting. Ghost under the light. Bro, my dyslexic ass is gonna have a problem here. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by slicking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm's breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Alright. I guess tell me more. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's not that! I'm just dyslexic, Yuri! What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Fuck! Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Noel. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only a glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being subliminally compared to a ghost. Or symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy to think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
All right. You guys, Natsuki or Monica, let's do a poll really quick on who we're going to do next. Natsuki or Monica? All right, there's a poll, guys. Go ahead and answer the poll. Who's next? Bro, literally everybody said fuck Monica. Did we just hate Monica because she's popular? Don't answer that question, but that's what I feel like. Alright. It looks like Natsuki's next. We literally got only 18 people, 19 people for Monica. That's rough, buddy. That's definitely rough. Roses are red, violets are blue. Here for a lurk. Fat sauce black hole of nope in my brain area. Yo, what's up, Mac? Hopefully you can fill the fart sauce black hole of nope in your brain area up with memeage and hot girls. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. All right, Natsuki. Obviously everybody picked Natsuki. We'll go with Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want me... Do you want to get smacked? Yes. I mean, I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Put some cat jams in chat. Ooh. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I like it. Really straight to the point. We didn't even rate the last girls. We didn't even rate her poem. I didn't even really like her poem that much. It was interesting, but I'm dyslexic. I couldn't read it. How are we gonna rate Natsuki's poem out of 10, chat? I think this is a solid 10 out of 10. Very simple, very cute, to the point. I like the little xylophone in the back. 5 out of 10! NRG, really? I thought this one was super cute. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Facts. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like a couple other things like that. Bro, I'm so sorry. I need to end the stream. I need to end the stream right now. Like in this poem. The poem was talking about the poem, chat. Seeing everyone around doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, at least we can be, like, nice sometimes. Alright, now Monica.
Noel. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Noel. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori really are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can know that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this, and that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not just like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. This sounds way too elegant. Hole in the wall. That already sounds dirty. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. My retina! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Hey yo, that's kind of dark, bro. That was kind of dark. Guys, how are you rating Monica's poem? I give that one a 9 out of 10. It was kind of creepy, but it was good. It was still good. Yo, I've seen you from TikTok! Yo, what's up, Ultimate Star? Welcome, my friend. Woke out of 10. That was like high-key, like super deep. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's how you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure quite how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yo, thanks, Monica. That low-key is kind of good advice. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. Woo! Wow, okay! How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Whoa! Who's my favorite character so far? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Sayori. Sayori's probably my favorite. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Noel did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Noel liked my poem too, you know. Oh boy, this is not good. This is not good. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh boy. Is a catfight about to happen? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Noel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you saying that you're full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Noel started showing up. Whoa! My God! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Noelle, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out as the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Noelle. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Bro, they're literally fighting over me. For what? Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Noelle? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, shit! Oh, guys, who do I take here? Help me, Sayori! Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression also defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah, everyone fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making a friend feel like this? Oh, thank you! Noel? Well, that's her problem. Isn't this about her? I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she was being. Whoa. Wait. Don't bring her into this! She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Why does that sound like a threat? Monica, I don't trust popular girls like this. Nuh-uh, not in these type of games. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Noel, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those that I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Noel, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion is all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Noel, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Man, Mommy is a whole ass dog. He's a player. He is a lion searching for prey. This main character is awful, bro. Oh, well, we'll just have to see what future holds Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Bro, holy crap. That was a lot. Just to add you through TikTok, thank you so much, the greatest, gayest gamer. Also, Blink, what's up? I don't play the game, but I see videos on YouTube, and the end is so LOL. I'll take that as cute. MC? Derogatory. Essentially, it's poem time. Do we do poem time every time? Hold on, let's save right here. We'll save at poem time. Alright. So, we're still trying to get... Oh, is this the nice wholesome game? Yes, it is, Kelly! This is pretty nice and wholesome so far. It's kind of funny. There's a couple funny moments. We're like, what, an hour and a half in the gameplay and nothing awful has happened, so it's literally fine. Bye, Turbo. Good luck at the eye doctor. Also, thank you everybody so much for the follows. Akula's biggest fan, Princess, Kokichi's biggest fan, Blaze, Clever, Squishy Bun, Wind Waker, Cynthia, Eternal Vaporizer, Brianna Cole, Junko Enoshima, Emmy Kun, Stinky Rat, 8 million yen face, Yeti, and Lovely Lou. I appreciate it. And it's pretty wholesome. It's pretty cute. There's like a little cat fight, but it's fine. I can't laugh yet. I have to hold it in. Were you quoting Death Note? I fucking can't, bro. Yo, what's up, Kelly2010? How are you? How does the most ugly man pull 4 girls? Like how? I don't even think we saw what the main character looks like. Do we ever get to see what the main character looks like? Yo, Ray, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. No, he's ugly. Don't worry. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Maybe we should try to draw our own main character to see, like, to... Hold on. What do you guys think the main character looks like? There's another me. Wow. Right? Not only his back, we only get to see his back? Really? That's kind of lame. Hold on. Let's see here. Perfect. Okay. So, what color? He has short brown hair. All right. Perfect. All right. So, this is gonna be his face, right? He's probably gonna have like this weird long Pinocchio nose, right? What color eyes are we giving him? Wait, hold on. Does he have glasses? It's a real question. If he has, he probably has weird circle glasses, right? We'll give him Gojo glasses. They sparkle just like this. I genuinely feel like he's definitely a pervert. So we'll give him some little smacky lips, right? Wait, hold on. I'm drawing with a mouse, so be patient. Alright. Perfect. Okay. He has brown hair. Alright. He has to have an ahoge because he's the main character. He probably has, actually hold on. That's his ahoge. Alright. He probably has like weird bangs. Weird chopped up bangs like this, right? Hold on, we need to give him some ears. Big ears. He literally looks like such a degenerate right now. Hold on. We'll give him these funky sideburns. Funky sideburns, right? Okay. Here's his little... He's gonna have a thick neck and tiny... Why is he built like that? Guys, don't slander Hajime like this! Okay. Alright. This is bad. Needs a tie. Hold on. We need to put a little blush here. There's some eyebrows. This is perfect. Okay. MC Hammer! Wow, that's so aggressive. Alright, there's our main character. That's exactly what he looks like. Somehow this man is pulling bitches left and right. He got that fucking SpongeBob tie. I fucking can't. Don't slander Gonto like that. No way, Jose. Not Gonto. There's no chance. Alright, let's write this poem. We gotta impress somebody, right? Let's see. Loud. How about loud? Okay, Doki Doki. Lollipop, heartbeat, intellectual, shiny. Shiny sounds good. Bliss, peaceful, vanilla. Ooh, oh god. Disarray, waterfall. How about bliss? Melody. Melody seems like a good one. Excitement. Portrait, unending bubbles, cheeks. Ooh, what's a good one for Sayori here? What's a good one for Sayori? I know I keep getting Natsuki. Apparently, it's so hard. Maybe cheeks? No, that was Natsuki. Okay. Shoot. Sunset. Fireflies sound fun. A holiday sounds fun. Maybe determination. Or no, bouncy. Bouncy's a good word. Fuck, that was Natsumi! Crap, okay. Spinning. Summer. Fuck! No, Natsumi, no! Hold on. How about laugh? That was a good one. Socks. Giggle, childhood. Misery. Fun and bittersweet stuff. Family. Existence. Oh, okay. Antagonizing, fear, whirlwind, whisper. Wonderful. Sensation, judgment, jumpy. Together. Play. Playground. No! Let's see. Skipping sounds fun. No, not swimming, no! Not this time, not this time. Crimson? No. Promise? Valentine. No! Anxiety, vivid. Oh, okay. Fireworks. Guys, I think I got Natsuki for that one. Yo, Sayori, Ray, and Akula's biggest fan. Thank you so much for the follows. As well as, Cutie Kisser. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Noel. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let all the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Bro, she's so big brain. Also, Lee Ray, thank you so much for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Fun fact, Yuri has 2 less feet at the main menu. That's whack. I don't know if I believe that. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Okay, not all the time. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Noel to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you shouldn't only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough reputation. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think of that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if there wasn't cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Oh! Wow! Yeah! Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. She definitely got, like, payback on her. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wallpaper and takes a huge... the wallpaper? Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Did she steal a bite? Aw, hell no. That is against the law. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsumi's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed, but boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was in the study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! Whoa, is she trying to impress me? For what? That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Noel. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayoti's mischievous episode. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is in the back of her book. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. In the closet? Noel! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Noel to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Whoa! That was sneaky! Monica, bro, what the fuck? But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See, if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Noel? Yep, let's go. Bro, she really tried to sneak her way. She tried to steal me away from Sayori. Whoa! Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Noel, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland! Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Noel, this classroom over here is pretty empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? Huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole up myself in the room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, this one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped this one by accident. Oh! Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh, honey, are you okay? She falls on the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Oh my god, she's so cute! I gently brush her bangs to the side. Thank you for the 69 bits. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Noel, where would I even find ice around at a time like this? I guess a cold drink will do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Like a unicorn! Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a little silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Bro, this gives me Animal Crossing vibes. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens up the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori placed the bottle up against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Noel? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Why is this so fucking wholesome, bro? And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Noel, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart. Don't call me that! Sweetheart's like a weakness word. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Noel, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Oh, wait, this is so cute. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should get back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops onto her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Bro, why do I feel like Monica's gonna get mad jealous, chat? Why do I feel like she's gonna get mad jealous? Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing. It was about to get ready to start sharing our poems. Ah, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead onto the shelf. Well, anyway. Oh! She completely ignored her! Oh my god, what a bitch! Whether you're able to find everything we needed. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all this stuff? Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Noel. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. Bro, she's so jealous. She's so jealous. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Ooh, okay. We're back to the poems. So should I show my poems? I'll show it to Sayori first. I really like Sayori. Yes, this is plus. Noel, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so, no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems than I'm thinking about you. Huh? Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're really an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Whoa! Why are we gaslighting her now? That's so rude. I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Noel, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Ugh. Are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. Bro, why she is so flustered here? I'm a little clumsy today. Oh, let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh boy, this one's a lot longer. Holy crap. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Her scalp! Huh? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Sus. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of all my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and come in my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my hand. And my head, inside of my head. Bro, that's... Whoa, that was way too deep! That was kind of dark. Bro, kind of relate to that. Damn. Are you okay, Sayori? Holy crap. That's literally what I said. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Ooh, who should we show my poem to next? I don't know who I want to show it to next. We'll do a poll. Who next? Natsuki? Oops, I spelled that wrong. Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Alright, polls up! Get your votes in, my friends! The greatest, gayest gamer, Kyoko Snow, a Unicorn, 1Com, Premium Pizza Hut, and Thick Swan. Thank you guys so much for dropping follows, by the way. Also, quick reminder, if you're not a part of the Discord is the place to be. And Instagram. Guys, once I hit 10K on Instagram, I am giving away one of my shirts. If you guys want to see what this shirt looks like, you can click this link right there. And it'll head to my Etsy store. I only have one shirt right now, but I'm gonna get a couple more. If I have any Chainsaw Man fans in the chat, we're gonna get some chainsaw merch up in there. From her closet, I mean her merch. Alright, hold on. Who's next? Whoa! Monica and Natsuki are super close! Holy shit! Bro, that was so close! Oh god, that was so close between Monica and Natsuki. Natsuki was literally like 5 votes away from winning. That was kind of scary. Okay, I guess Monica then. I guess we'll go with Monica. Hi again, Noel. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them your share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, nothing like that. Oh, that was kind of sad. She's not unapproachable. I mean, she's a little scared, I'm not gonna lie, but... I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you were saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Monica's poem. Save me. Okay! Whoa, this is already pretty dark. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless catastrophe of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Hey, yo, Monica, you good? That was kind of unsettling, I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck does load me mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Monica? Monica, I did not like that fourth wall break, Monica! Monica, what the fuck? You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha, that's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I didn't like that. Oh, I did not like that. That was funky, chat. I did not like that. That was kind of creepy. I just don't like fourth wall breaks like that at all. All right, who next? Are we going with Natsuki or Yuri? Bum bum bum. Ba ba da da bum. Ooh. Now Yuri's a popular one? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think it might be Yuri. She was so casual about it. I wonder if that was just like tutorial stuff. I don't know. That was a little sus. I don't know how I felt. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll take the water. I can't eat this right now though. Thank you though. Okay. Natsuki? No, it looks like Yuri. It looks like Yuri's about to win. Yuri's at 70 votes. Okay, perfect. We'll do Yuri next. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Oh, well, no? No? That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her. I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no! Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me to if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Dang. She kind of like Loki didn't even have to listen to what I had to say. Yo, what's up, Asta? How are you? Monica and Monokuma would be for lifers. No, not just. I think there's more to Monica than just. There's a reason she's jealous. Monica's obviously jealous. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess you got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, so that's how it is. My poem's cute? No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Read it again. I decide it's not so great after all. It's too cute and doki doki. It would only impress, girls who like those sorts of things. For some reason, Natsuki's incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Yo, Stressed Child, Sawyer World, Heather and Dreamer, Saturn Bunny. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Guys, in this game, who do you think is the best poem writer? Whose poems do you enjoy the most? What's up, Stress Child? What's up? I love Saihara-chan. I love Saihara-chan too. Sayori, Natsuki, hands down. Natsuki, Monica, and Yuri. Monica, Natsuki. Yo, a lot of people are saying Natsuki and Yuri. Okay. Oh my god, a lot of you guys are saying Yuri. Okay, that's fair. And yeah, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Bro, hold on! Is this a poem about me? Am I the fucking spider? And is Amy, Yuri, or whatever her name is, the horror girl? Oh, this is a little sus. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Actually, I take that back. This sounds like this poem's about Monica. And that's kind of weird. I wonder who Amy is. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward on this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Wow! Oh my god! Like, anyone would agree to the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Who is Amy? That's the real question here. Who is Amy? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Anime! She's talking about anime! Bro, I love this. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. Natsuki is a weeb is canon. I feel it definitely is. She said she liked anime. Or I shouldn't say weeb, but otaku. She's definitely an otaku. She likes manga, so she's an otaku. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for all of us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining Yuri shaking her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room filled with people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes us, oh my God, Noel, can we read? And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you all can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Dang, are they still fighting? Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before or simply natural? Bro, she's definitely natural at this. Yo, what's up, Gail? How are you? This is Natsuki Chad chat, right? I feel like we have everybody in chat has their best girl. I feel like it's a pretty equal spread. Did I break the bot? No, I think it's just on cooldown. I couldn't sleep last night, so I took a nap. Yo, say less. Yuri is best girl? Bro, I can't even, agree with that. Who do I think is best girl or my favorite character so far? Probably Sayori. I really like Sayori. Natsuki is kind of cute. She's kind of sassy, and we have similar interests, so I kind of like Natsuki. I don't know how I feel about Monica yet. I kind of don't like her. I'm kind of sus of her. Yuri's okay. Yuri's okay. But I think Sayori's my favorite. Then it's Natsuki, and then it's Yuri and then Monica, or Monica and then Yuri. Those are kind of equal at the moment. I'm in love with all of them, but Monica and Sayori are such huge comforts. I love this game. Monica looks like oh, she does kind of look like a shoujo protag. A manga shoujo protag. I could see that. Am I late? It's okay. Better to be late than never, right? Anyways, I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face and I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smile. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Huh? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called, Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, its structure that she accentuates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the world fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. We applauded. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops on her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reading it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or on your own head. Whoa, is that best girl poll? Sayori's best girl? Dang. She's the favorite I see. Gail, do you have a favorite? I don't know if you've seen any gameplay of this before. Guys, just so you know, anybody that spoils just gets banned immediately. No questions asked. Also, welcome Cloudplay. Sayori the world. She's pretty cool. I am disappointed in 57 of you. Yo, I don't know. A lot of people do like Yuri. Anyways, it's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. Its sense is bittersweet. And if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into something I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Noel liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? I feel like she's trying to flaunt to everybody that we're so close. It came out so nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Noel. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Noel lower everyone's standards a little before I handle it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and I step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. I'm sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki, begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Once she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. These words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone else applauds. She huffles back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so letting me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Looks like you two are always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Noel. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I would walk home with Sayori still. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you already seem to like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Noel. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it to. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that is never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, let's save here. Guys, do we know how long these games are? I know you can do, there's like, what? How many different endings are there? Or different paths? Yeah, so I want to play all the routes and side stories. That's the plan. quite long. Okay. There's 3, okay, so there's 3 endings in total. It takes 5 to 6 hours for each route. Is that accurate? There's a true ending, and then there's 2 other endings. Is that how it works? Some people take 4 hours too, though. Okay. 5 to 6 is about right. Okay. That's good. There's a quick ending? That's weird. I don't know if I like that. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I feel like streaming is different. Okay, in my run right now, am I about halfway? Or am I less than halfway? I'm less than half? Okay. Definitely less. Okay, that's good. Because we're approaching 3 hours here. And I have a flight tomorrow. I'm in still, oh wait, how many acts are there? Does it tell me when I'm in the next act? Half is after the festival. Okay. There are 3 acts. Okay. Noted. I'm almost done with Act 1. Okay. I'm trying to decide on what I want to do here. I just created a new account just to come and chat because I couldn't verify my old account. So hi. Hello, A1. How are you? Welcome, my friend. You're probably close to halfway, though. But they said it was after the festival. I have like a couple more to go. There's 4, not 3. Okay. I'm just trying to think. 6, 8. All right. Okay, hold on. I think we'll stop here today. Because I have to get ready for a flight tomorrow. I still have to pack. I have a little bit of shopping to do. My next stream is questionable. I will 100% be streaming on Monday next week. But I'm hoping to do a stream on Friday in Florida, okay? So if you guys want more updates on YouTube videos and streams, Discord is the place to be. Go ahead and see if you drop a follow down on Instagram. I do all kinds of polls and stuff like that, especially for games and stuff on Twitch. Once I hit 10K there, I will be doing a giveaway of merch, and this is my merch site. I'll be dropping more soon. Let's see who's online right now. Let's do somebody in Doki Doki. Guys, like, do you want to make somebody's day? Let's make somebody's day. Let me see if I can find somebody in English. I'm not gonna stick around too much because I don't want spoilers. But I want to make somebody's day. Alright, this person just started. Okay, I don't know where they are in Doki Doki Literature Club, but they're trying to hit affiliates. So let's get that done for them. I have so much confidence in you guys, okay? When you go in, go ahead, make sure you spam, make sure you spam all kinds of hype and love to them. They're trying to figure out who the best girl is right now, and I know damn well you guys know who the best girl is, and you're gonna tell them, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of the follows and bits shared and all that jazz. I will see you guys hopefully on Friday, if not Monday. All right, bye guys.
excited to start playing this. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Hi everybody! Hi! Oh my goodness, this is a huge raid! Oh no! Chat is popping! Hi everyone! Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need like a minute or two to like... Wow. Okay. I think today is gonna be the day. Today is gonna be affiliate day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. This is like history in the making for my channel. Our biggest raid. All right, guys.